Shit.
You changed your mind already?
No, I'm realizing between us we got 4 kids.
Hell yeah.
What'd I get myself into?
Some real love.
Are you worried?
Hell no. Ronnie like my son anyway. I got us.
And we got us.
What's up, y'all? What is up? It's your girl EJ, and I am back with another The Shy Talk. Now, y'all, over the last few days, there has been a lot of debates over the characters Keisha, Emmett, and Tiff. So I decided to go ahead and skim back through seasons 1, 2, and a part of 3 so I can bring you a realistic timeline of what happened with these characters. Now, y'all, make sure that you stay to the end because I do have a must-see clip of The Shy at the end of the video. Let's get into it. Okay, y'all, so I didn't have a lot of time, so if there's anything that I missed or left out, then please make sure to leave it in the comment. Okay, y'all, so let's go ahead and start out with Emmett's kids first. Let's just go ahead and establish that timeline. Now, Emmett has 3 kids total. He has one by Shay, he has one by Tiff, and then he has another by a Hispanic chick, and I don't really remember what her name is. Now, these kids are what people like to refer to as ghetto twins, or in Emmett's case, ghetto triplets. This is when you have the same daddy, different mamas, and all your kids are the same age. Now, in one episode, Tiff is going to tell Shay, our kids are only 6 months apart. Shay is going to tell Tiff, you deserve the least because your kid is the youngest, which means that the other kid has to be in the middle, which would pretty much make all of these kids the same age. Now, y'all, now that we know that timeline, let's go ahead and talk about Keisha and Emmett. Okay, so when The Shy first comes on, we are going to know that Keisha and Emmett are hooking up and they are in some sort of situationship. Now, Emmett is going to refer to Keisha as his girl, and you are going to see Keisha get into it with some girl at a party, and she's going to refer to Emmett as her man. So this tells me that they are definitely in some sort of relationship. Now, Tiff is going to pop back up in Emmett's life when EJ is 2 years old. Now, we know this because Emmett and Tiff are going to get in an argument, and she's going to say, I've been taking care of him for 2 years. You've only had him for 2 weeks and think that you're father of the year or something like that. So this lets us know that, EJ is 2 years old. Now, that means that for at least 2 years and the time that it takes to bake a baby, that they have been pretty much out of each other's life. Hey, y'all. So at some point, Keisha and Emmett are not going to be in a actual relationship anymore, but they are always going to remain friends, and they're always going to be there for each other. Like when he was there for her when her father died, and she wanted to, have sex, but he was like, no, you're not in the right headspace. And he just wanted to cuddle and hold her. He's just always been there for her, and vice versa. They just always been there for each other. Now, meanwhile, at some point, Emmett and Tiff are going to hook up, as in have sex with each other, like a one night stand, like a one night thing, like a not in a relationship type of thing. They just have sex with each other. And your boy is fertile, so he gonna get Tiffany pregnant again, and then she's going to let him know that she is pregnant, and he is going to ghost her, of course, in true Emmett fashion, because he don't know what to do. And when he finally figures it out, he decides to show back up and let her know that he's ready to do better and be better. And he goes out and he gets an apartment, and he tells her that they can try to figure it out together. And this is when Tiff and Emmett actually get back together. Okay, y'all, so I do just want to go ahead and take the time to mention here that Keisha and Tiff were not friends. We're not on the verge of being friends. We're not any of that. As a matter of fact, there is an episode where Keisha comes over to Emmett's house to bring him money that her mom told her to give to him because he catered the wedding. And Tiff, kind of gives her that look. She invites her. She didn't even invite her in. As a matter of fact, she just opened the door and told Emmett he had company. He invites her in. She gives him the money, and she Tiff basically speaks up and says, like, hey, I don't mind you stopping by or whatever, but don't come to my house with no hooker outfit on. And then Keisha has to let her know that, hey, this is for my man, not for your man, because I'm not trying to be in this situation like that. And so right then you can kind of see, that they weren't feeling each other anyway. Now, what's important about this same episode and this same scene is that Emmett is going to go outside and talk to Keisha as she's leaving. And he's going to say to her that, he's going to ask her about school. And then he's going to tell her that he loves her and that she'll always have a place in his heart. Okay, y'all. So I always say that what makes a good show is when people can actually debate about different things and when it becomes a topic of conversation. And this has definitely become a topic of conversation, and people interpret it different ways, and people have their own opinions about Keisha and Emmett. Now, I've already given my opinion about the two in a separate video. You can check that out. I'll leave it in the description. Now, I will say this. One thing that truly can't be debated is that the writers definitely always connected these two characters throughout every situation that they were going through, from when Keisha's father died to when Keisha was kidnapped and Emmett was the only person that she would talk to, when she was scared to leave and go off to college, when Emmett was having his situations with Tiff and his other baby mamas, like just all the things that these characters have gone through as they're developing and growing into the people that they are supposed to become. They've always relied on each other. So that lets us know that maybe the writers have always wanted or knew that they would bring these two characters back together, but this is The Chi, so they had to do it in a dramatic format. So why not make Keisha and Tiffany friends and then put Emmett and Keisha back together? I mean, it definitely makes for great topics of conversation, and it makes for great television. So anyway, y'all, let me know what y'all think about Keisha, Emmett, and Tiff. Go ahead and start the conversation down in the comments. And as promised, here is the clip from the next episode of The Chi. Until next time, peace.
Good at that.
I'm a Scorpio, baby. You know what I'm saying?
You stupid.
I know that look.
You do.
I know all your looks. I'm your look translator.
What am I thinking?
You thinking about me?
What else?
You want to know what this is?
What is it?
This can be whatever we want it to be.
What do you want it to be?
I want you to be the last ex I get back with.
What?
No, I don't mean it like that. I'm saying I don't want to do this shit no more. I want to be with you for good. You've been riding with me for a long time.
Yeah, we've been through a lot.
So you in this with me or not?
Yeah, I'm in it with you. Shit.
You changed your mind already?
No, I'm realizing between us we got 4 kids.
Hell yeah.
What'd I get myself into?
Some real love.
Are you worried?
Hell no. Ronnie like my son anyway. I got us.
And we got us. You know what we gotta do now, right?
Mm-hmm. You about to go to round 2.
No, we gotta tell Tiff.
What? No, we don't.
She's my friend and she's your soon-to-be ex-wife.
Right now, she living with some random nigga.
He's not random. I think he's the one for her.
That's cool, but why are we talking about them niggas?
Because we can't hide that we're together, Emmett.
How I love the city of mine. It never gets me down.